Today, we're going to take a little trip around the globe to see, hey, this housing situation in the US kind of sucks. Hopefully, it sucks everywhere else too. I mean, this is an interesting topic. I am far from a professional on the global real estate market. However, I have compiled many different news articles from experts and compiled one mega list. And just to kind of see how is the housing market other places? Is it just us? Are we screwed? Are we gonna have to learn Mandarin and use chopsticks? I mean, what's going on? Let's talk about the global housing market, a comprehensive overview. Make me a deal. If you get any value or information out of today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. My name is Greyson Roberts, realtor and owner of Boss Properties. If you are looking to buy, sell, or invest on the entire planet, I can find you the best real estate agent in whatever property niche you are looking for. I'm a referral agent and it's absolutely free to you. Let me do the digging and connect you with a 5-star agent in whatever area you are looking. Anyway, guys, sit back, relax, and grab a cup of coffee, and let's figure this out. Okay, so the global housing market has been a topic of great interest and concern in recent years. With rising prices, changing trends, and various economic factors at play, it is essential to understand the current state of the housing market worldwide. In this comprehensive overview, we will explore key insights and trends from multiple references to articles to provide a holistic view of the global housing market. From the performance of different countries to the factors influencing housing prices, this video aims to equip viewers with valuable information to navigate the dynamic housing landscape. Is there something we don't know that everybody else knows? Are there lessons we can learn? That's what we're going to figure out. Okay, so the global housing market does continue to slow down. The housing market slowdown is actually a global phenomenon affecting countries around the world. While there have been some signs of stabilization, headlines continue to highlight the challenges faced by the housing market. One common theme across many countries is the affordability issues. Home prices have risen to levels that are unaffordable for many potential homebuyers, leading to a decline in sales and a slowdown in the global market. However, the sentiment in the US is improving, and I just made a whole video on that, and it looks pretty decent. In the United States, existing home sales have been on a decline for the past 12 months. However, there are indications of improvement, as the rate of decline in January was lower than in previous months. Despite this, housing building permits have also fell in January, exacerbating the issue of low inventory. House prices have continued to rise in many parts of the country, making home ownership even more unattainable for many individuals. The rise in interest rates also further compounds the affordability problem. It's getting two birds stoned at once in the worst way possible. Expert commentary provides a glimmer of hope, with Goldman Sachs reducing its estimate of house price declines and Zillow expecting a slight increase in prices by the end of the year. Additionally, improved home builder sentiment in January suggests a potential turning point in the market, something that I can come to a conclusion myself as a real estate professional. However, the news is less encouraging elsewhere, which I don't know, something about that makes me feel a little bit better. The United Kingdom has experienced significant declines in house prices, with the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors reporting the largest falls since 2009. Mortgage approvals has also reached their lowest levels since May of 2020 in the COVID lockup. That's crazy. Primarily due to rising mortgage rates and stricter qualification criteria. Sound familiar? Australia has seen a decline in home prices, with sellers holding out for a recovery. However, if conditions remain tight and sellers are forced to sell, further price drops may occur. In Canada, home sales in January were down 37% year on year. That is significant. Despite lower prices and sales activities, the government has implemented measures such as a ban on foreigners buying houses to address affordability concerns. The cause of the housing market slowdown globally is the same: unaffordability due to rising interest rates. However, the outcome differs depending on various factors such as mortgage types, fixed rate terms, leading to varying effects on homeownership and the overall market, etc., etc. Let's talk about Japan's economic challenges. Japan's housing market faces unique challenges, with implications not only for the country, but also for the global financial system. The Bank of Japan will soon have a new governor, Kazuo Ida, I'm gonna try to fix that, I don't know how to say that, who will face face the daunting task of tackling inflation without raising interest rates. Japan's government debt is a staggering 260% of GDP, and its interest rates have remained close to or below zero for the past 2 decades. Higher rates would render the debt unsustainable, and Japan's low economic growth makes it unlikely to grow its way out of this debt burden. The Bank of Japan's shift from quantitative easing to yield curve control in 2016 aimed to prevent deflation and encouraged borrowing. However, this policy may not be sustainable as the bank's balance sheet has grown to 135% of GDP. The Bank of Japan's new governor challenges lies in navigating this situation and potentially implementing new strategies to address Japan's economic issues. The implications of Japan's policy changes extend beyond its border. The flood of liquidity result from the Bank of Japan's policies has had a profound impact on the global financial system. Any significant policy shift in Japan could disrupt liquidity and risk appetite worldwide. So let's talk about the overall housing market performance from around the world, starting with America. The Americans have witnessed significant changes in housing prices over the years. In the United States, existing single-family housing prices have shown steady growth since 2000, with occasional fluctuation. The median sales price of new homes sold has also experienced a gradual increase over time. In Canada, average resale house prices have been on an upward trajectory, albeit with regional variations. Provinces such as Ontario and British Columbia have seen significant increases, while others have experienced more modest growth. Latin American countries have also seen fluctuation in housing prices. The sales price per square meter of apartments varies across cities, with some experiencing higher prices than others. Now, Europe's housing market has displayed diverse trends. The real price index of residential property in Europe has shown consistent growth since 2000, same as the US. However, variations exist amongst countries, with some experiencing more substantial increases than others. The average transaction price for new dwellings provide further insight into the European housing market. The United Kingdom, Germany, and France have seen notable changes in the average house prices in recent years. Other European countries, such as Italy and Spain, have faced challenges with declines in housing prices. Factors like housing type and regional variations contribute to the dynamics of these markets. Next is Asia Pacific. The Asia Pacific region presents a mix of housing and market performances. Countries like India and China have experienced significant growth in housing prices, driven by factors such as urbanization, population growth, and economic development. The square feet price of residential units in Indian cities has shown an upward trend. Metropolitan areas like Shanghai and Hong Kong have seen substantial increases in property prices, reflecting the demand and limited supply in these densely populated regions. South Korea has also witnessed changes in housing prices, with different housing types displaying varying trends. Australia and New Zealand have seen median home values fluctuate across cities and regions. Factors like population growth, migration, and economic conditions influence the housing market dynamics in these countries. The moral of the story is the whole world is experiencing limited supply, higher inflation, higher interest rates, rapidly increasing home prices, and a lot of the same problems we're facing here in the United States, which I find extremely interesting. So this is not just a United States housing crisis. This is a worldwide economic phenomenon. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I did, just kind of taking an inside look at what other countries, what's happening, what can we learn from them, what can we adapt, what can we, not do that they're doing. So this is pretty interesting. I know it's pretty broad, but at the end of the day, we did take a trip across the entire globe, so we can't go into too much detail on every specific thing. However, if you have specific information or insight into any different parts of the country outside of the US, let me know in the comments below, and it just provides further value to these the viewers of this channel. Anyway, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know if I can find you an agent, and I will see you in the next video.